Hello everybody, it's Merlin here, and I'm going to be doing something new today. Upon one of the recent requests that I received, I'm going to try and do something regularly, and this is going to be my first chapter review I've ever done on this channel, and I guess I will continue reviewing chapters for this series from here on in, as long as I feel like it, I suppose, or as long as people have interest. I'm going to start by reviewing some Naruto chapters, and that's going to start with chapter 669, in which Guy does a lot of awesome stuff. There really wasn't a whole much to discuss in this chapter, if you want me to be honest. I mean, there was some decent strategies, some good action. Basically, Kakashi, Gaara, and Lee were support and backup as Guy continues his fight with Madara. Here we see Guy trying to use all 8 gates. He's going full out, and as we know, for Guy, he would never really do something like this unless it was really, really necessary, and since this is kind of the big battle finally trying to take down Madara, well, it's obvious that this is necessary. So we get to see Guy. He's basically really powered up, and he assaults Madara, and it seems like he's actually on the offensive, and he's kind of having some issues though because of the black spheres that are being used, but with some help from the others, they're actually basically nullified, and this allows for Guy to use his Night Elephant or Evening Elephant attack to apparently devastate Madara. And it seems almost like it worked. There's actually a pretty cool panel where it just completely annihilates this guy and just like comes through right to the Blackberry and bam, right in the back. And it's probably the best panel in the whole chapter, actually. It was really awesome. He gets like thrown back, you know, maybe like a couple hundred feet or something. And of course, the dust clears and we see that Madara's completely fine. He's just recanting how it reminds him of another battle a long time ago. And it's just kind of him gloating like he continuously does. And I mean, this should have been pretty obvious, you know. But in one chapter, we see Guy basically pushed to his limits again, and basically going all out, like everyone's basically going to. And he tries to go up against Madara completely, and it doesn't work out. He just gets up, shrugs it off, because Madara is such an incredibly powerful force. I mean, it's pretty evident. It's just kind of the continuous pattern that we'd see in this arc and in many arcs like it. Still, I have to say that overall it was pretty entertaining. I did like the fact that because things are actually getting really intense, everybody's teaming up and ganging up, but it's not a completely one-on-one fight. I mean, Guy's basically sharing the brunt of the force at the moment, but everybody is trying to assist in their own way. The action was, you know, pretty fast-paced, pretty decent. There were some big explosions, some cool attacks, and I have to say, like usual for these things, I actually really do enjoy the color panels they have, though I don't know if it's because they're really good or because they're cheating a little bit, but they look like, honestly, snapshots from the anime. You know, that's how good they look, and they look awesome. Most of them, anyway. Really, this chapter just kind of leaves us hanging with, oh no, Madara is still more powerful, and, you know, we kind of saw that coming. You know, it's like, he pulls off this massive attack, which kind of comes out of nowhere, and it doesn't really do anything. So, at the end of the day, it's kind of like, well, it wasn't really surprising. I mean, it was cool. I mean, it's cool to see Guy really push to his limits, and it is cool to actually get a little bit hint of Gaara kind of doing this reflection, a flashback back in the Chunin exams, kind of realizing Lee's own feelings of inadequacy are still there, but he's trying to get past it and trying to really help Guy, and he still sees Guy as his major mentor figure, and he really wants to get to that level of power that he has. We know that he is not able to get to all 8 gates. I believe he said he can only get to the 6th, but I'm sure that that's going to change at some point in the future. Even so, we know we're getting very close to where Guy's going to basically push himself to the ultimate limit. I don't think it's quite gotten there yet, but, you know, most likely it's not going to result in anything. I mean, why would it? I mean, ultimately it's Guy. He's awesome, but is he going to take down Madara? No. No, but it's probably going to continue into the next fight. I think that the next chapter, I don't know if this fight will get resolved. I think that it might take a couple, but I've got a feeling that it's going to escalate a little further. And hopefully Guy will get to push himself a little further and the battle will continue to grow and be more awesome. But ultimately Madara's going to come out on top, and he's probably not even really going to care. He's probably going to shrug it off again, and we'll get to see who else's turn it is. So, yeah, that's basically all I really have to say about this chapter. I thought it was fun, it was enjoyable, kind of predictable, but, you know, it's what you'd expect. Hopefully things continue to get better as they continue to go along. But yeah, what were your thoughts about these chapters, guys? How did I do? Want me to touch on some other elements? Please let me know. Let me know what you guys thought about the chapter, positive or negative, what your predictions are for the next chapter, how things are going to resolve further down in the series. That's always cool. You never know, each chapter might bring something new. But yeah, here, a new segment on the channel. Merlin doing some manga chapter reviews. And I'm also going to be doing some episode reviews of another series, which you'll probably find out about pretty soon. So, hopefully this Friday will be another upload and possibly a live stream. Alright guys, Merlin out. Peace.